Hey there, I'm Poe the Dragon Warrior. Today I'll be guiding you with an inner peace meditation to help you let go of the stress of the day. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the... Okay, let's focus and get back to our breathing. Inhale, exhale.
Can your mind shape reality? Every day, millions visualize wealth, love, success. They write affirmations, meditate, listen to frequencies set to unlock the subconscious. Is it science, pseudoscience, or something stranger? Today, we unravel the truth behind manifestation, self-hypnosis, and the gateway process, an audio-guided system powerful enough to attract the attention of US intelligence. At its core, manifestation is simple. Focused intention directed at a specific outcome. But science shows this isn't just wishful thinking. It's psychological conditioning, rooted in how the brain filters and processes information. The Reticular Activating System, or RAS, acts like a mental search engine. It's a network of neurons located in the brainstem that filters incoming sensory data. If you think constantly about a goal, like getting a new job or meeting the right partner, your brain begins tuning out unrelated noise and zeroing in on cues that support that goal. This filtering system is unconscious. You won't even realize it's working. But over time, these micro adjustments guide your attention and behavior in ways that make the goal more likely to happen. This is part of what psychologists refer to as psychological conditioning, training your brain to expect and recognize certain outcomes through repetition and reinforcement. When you combine visualization with emotion and repetition, the brain rewires itself. Neural pathways strengthen and new patterns of behavior emerge. This is called neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and reorganize itself. So yes, manifestation works, but perhaps not in a magical sense. It's more about how your brain responds to clear, emotionally charged signals and changes your perception and behavior accordingly. Self-hypnosis takes things further. It's the art of consciously accessing a state of deep relaxation and focus, allowing you to plant suggestions directly into the subconscious. Theta waves are dominant during early sleep, deep meditation, and hypnosis. In this state, the logical gatekeeper, your critical mind, relaxes and suggestion becomes more potent. This is where affirmations and guided meditations work best. Spoken in this suggestible state, they bypass skepticism and begin reshaping the subconscious blueprint. Modern neuroscience supports this. fMRI studies show measurable brain changes after hypnotic suggestion, particularly in areas related to self-perception and emotional regulation. We now know that the subconscious isn't a mystical black box, it's a programmable interface. The language it understands? Imagery, repetition, and tone. In the 1950s, Robert Monroe, a radio executive, began experimenting with audio tones that triggered spontaneous out-of-body experiences. What he uncovered evolved into Hemi-Sync, short for hemispheric synchronization. By playing slightly different frequencies in each ear, the brain perceives a third frequency, a binaural beat. This entrains the brain to a desired state. This discovery birthed the Gateway Experience, a multi-tape program of progressive guided sessions designed to induce deep focus, altered awareness, and eventually expanded consciousness. Participants reported sensations of floating, timelessness, downloads of insight, and contact with non-physical entities. But was this just elaborate relaxation? Or had Monroe found a way to intentionally open the subconscious doorway and step through it? In 1983, the US Army tasked the Monroe Institute with helping train personnel for potential remote viewing applications. The CIA followed with a classified analysis of the Gateway process. The report laid out an ambitious framework. The human brain as an energy oscillator, the universe as a holographic field, and consciousness as non-local and multidimensional. It referenced the work of physicists like David Bohm and Carl Pribram, suggesting that the Gateway experience could allow individuals to transcend physical limits and perceive information beyond the five senses. Critics dismissed the report as New Age speculation dressed in scientific jargon, yet the CIA classified it for 30 years. Why? Mainstream science acknowledges that binaural beats can influence mood and focus. But most peer-reviewed studies stop short of validating out-of-body experiences or psychic perception. Binaural beats improve anxiety, sleep, and focus. Hypnosis is clinically validated for pain, PTSD, and phobias. No reproducible data confirms remote viewing or astral projection. But science has a limitation. It favors what can be measured, repeated, and isolated in a controlled environment. When a phenomenon is internal, subjective, or difficult to quantify, like consciousness, emotion, or mystical insight, it often gets dismissed as pseudoscience. Yet some of the most impactful human experiences, love, grief, purpose, can't be isolated in a lab. Does that make them less real or just harder to explain? This is where the fields like neurophenomenology try to bridge the gap, combining first-person experience with neurological observation. And just as positive suggestion can transform the mind and body, negative thought patterns can do the opposite. Every time you say, "I can't," "I'm stuck," or "I'm not enough," your subconscious is listening. Repeating these thoughts is a form of negative self-hypnosis, one that reinforces limitation and stress. In the same way, affirmations program the mind for growth. Self-criticism can install fear, doubt, and paralysis. Your words are instructions to your nervous system. If you can rewire your mind through conscious suggestion, you can also trap it through unconscious repetition. Whether you believe in energy fields, quantum minds, or simply the power of focus, one truth holds: where attention goes, energy flows. Manifestation, hypnosis, and the gateway process all leverage the same engine: your brain's ability to adapt, learn, and evolve based on intention and repetition. In this way, the gateway process may be less about escaping the body and more about reclaiming your inner potential. A blueprint for aligning thought, emotion, and behavior. The real gateway was never out there. It was always within. If this resonated with you, explore our guided meditations and Hemi-Sync inspired tools. Subscribe for more deep dives into consciousness, brainwave tech, and the mind-body connection.